Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the Big Three, and I'm here today ready to preview the Bournemouth game and talk about some bits and bobs, different players, how the team's doing as a whole, the manager, just a quick review of Arsenal really, and then I'm going to get on to previewing the Bournemouth game. So let's get straight into it with the Arsenal. I want to talk about Gabriel Jesus straight away. What a signing this player's been. Brought him in for 45 million quid. People were asking questions about the price tag because he only had a year left on his contract. I remember, if you go back quite a while, before pre-season, me and Dom did a video and we had a debate about Jesus' price tag and stuff, etc. And I sat down and I told Dom that I don't think it matters about the 45 million quid. If we're going to be serious, if we're going to go get our targets, if that's the price City set and they're not willing to sell for cheaper, then we've got to get him. We could have lost that. We could have lost out to Chelsea for Jesus, really. But you look now and you're absolutely buzzing. Pre-season, he looked alive, electric, scoring goals, getting assists, and you're hoping that he can carry that on, take it into the season. And he has. What a start he's had, man. 2 goals, 2 assists in that home game. Absolutely flying start against Leicester. He was even quality against Crystal Palace. No goal contributions, but it don't matter. That's not what football's all about. It's about how you play, and you can see we've got a real top player on our hands there. So yeah, I think it's been an absolute fantastic buy from the club. Definitely our signing in the summer. Even though we brought in a player like Zinchenko, he looks quality as well. Yeah, Jesus has just been different gravy, man. So that's a top buy from Arsenal. They've got that over the line. The manager, I've watched the All or Nothing series, and it's a very good watch to see the insight of how a football club really works, and I think it's great. I think what we're seeing now is a real fan base, the fans are really getting behind the team in the stadium, and that you can hear it week in, week out, and that's exactly what we need at this football club to get it back to the level where it belongs, challenging for every single trophy available every season. That has got to be the aim. Got to start changing the expectations and the way we think with this football club. Not top 4, and I'm not saying let's go and win the league this season, because that's not expectations, that's just delusion. But what I mean is, why can't we push on? Why can't we challenge Liverpool, City, all these teams? We've got to start being that football club again. And another thing is, what I'm hoping is that we can get this 1 to 2 players, and I want 2 at least. I want 2 players. And like I say, we've been silent for weeks now in the transfer market. So I'm really hoping that in this next coming week and a half, 2 weeks, we can get them 2 players in. There's obviously reports going about that Arsenal are expected to do the business very late on and not in the next week or so. So yeah, we're just going to have to sit here, grit our teeth and wait. Because that team we've got now, that 11, looks quality. We've got a few good players on the bench and that can come on, like Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Tierney. Yeah, we've got them kind of players now that can come off the bench, but adding 1 or 2 more that can get into that starting 11 and be quality and depth off the bench as well is what this football club needs. So yeah, it's fantastic really. So yeah, pre-season was great. The best pre-season you can have really, and sometimes it can be quite scary doing that in pre-season because you've not faced that loss, you've not faced that adversity, that pressure, that criticism from the fans, etc. So yeah, getting over that, so not having that loss or the draw can kind of be a bad thing sometimes, because then you take it into the league and then you lose the game and then that pressure all comes at once and the adversity. But we haven't lost the game yet, and I think our first 5 fixtures, you're looking at it, the hardest game in those 5 fixtures, we had Palace away, we've got Leicester at home, obviously them 2 games are done, Bournemouth away, Fulham at home, Villa at home. 3 home games, 2 away games, you're looking at that and saying Crystal Palace is probably your hardest game, opening day of the league, 8 o'clock kick-off on a Friday night, hardest game. We get past that, it was a bit of a struggle. Palace did play well, and the win looks a lot better now. You've seen Palace go and draw at Anfield, so the win looks a lot better. I think Vieira's tactics in that was phenomenal against Liverpool. Set up nice, hit him on the counter with Zaha and Eze and players like that. But we're not here to talk about Crystal Palace. We're here to talk about the best football club in the world, Arsenal. But yeah, the win looks just a lot better to me now. against Palace. Obviously Leicester conceding 2 goals. What's a better result, a 2-0 or a 4-2? 2-0 looks a bit more professional, the clean sheet and all, but it's about outscoring your opponent. This football is about outscoring your opponent, and scoring 4 goals in this elite league is pretty tough. Only Man City at the weekend managed to do that. Um, but yeah, I think we shouldn't be brushing Bournemouth under the carpet and saying it's an easy 3 points either, though, because you look at their start and everyone's looking at Villa to do bits and blah blah blah. Bournemouth come up to the league, opening game week of the season, and brush them under the carpet 2-0. So yeah, I'm not taking Bournemouth lightly, but on the other hand, without sounding like a hypocrite, this should be an easy. I'm not saying easier, but we have to win these games. This is what I mean about changing the expectations of the football club. We have to start winning these games if we're going to push on. It's the games where you're playing Liverpool, Chelsea, City, United, they're crap, but all these Tottenham, all these big games where you'll only accept dropping points away from home as an Arsenal fan. So yeah, before we'd probably struggled to Leicester. We probably wouldn't have got anything at Palace. But now, hopefully, times are changing and we can start doing this. We start really pushing on. Bournemouth don't have the biggest stadium in the world. Actually, I think it's probably the smallest in the league. It's got to be. It's rubbish, that stadium. They really do need some investment down there. So yeah, I'm just hoping and praying that we can get the 3 points, and I think we will. I think a 3-0. That's what I've had in my Super 6 predictions, and I'm backing that all the way. 3-0 for me for the Arsenal away from home. Hopefully Jesus can get on the score sheet again. Martinelli as well. This could be his season. He looks on top of it. Obviously, he's linking up with Jesus now, someone he's played with in the Brazilian national squad, trained with him in that. So yeah, them two are looking fire together, really. I want to see Eddie Nketiah play a few minutes in that as well. He doesn't start the game though, not a chance. Jesus. The lineups though, I don't know, will there be rotation? I don't know. You look at it and say players need minutes, blah blah blah. But you look at it as well and saying that team just looks it's gelling together, that 11. The back four looks good. Ramsdale obviously in goal. Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard kind of making a 2-3-1 and a 3 in the midfield at times. Xhaka taking on that new role of getting forward, that number 8 role, gets his goal at the weekend against Leicester. So yeah, we'll see how things are going. And I think clean sheets are going to be a massive thing this season. I think that's where Arsenal will get a lot of clean sheets this season. And if you want to pick them up, these are the games to do it. Games against Bournemouth Football Club away from home and stuff like that, etc. So yeah, that's what we've got to be doing. So yeah, my predicted lineup changes. I think he's going to play the same team. Who comes in really? Realistically, who comes in? I mean, I guess Tierney and Tomiyasu are probably the closest to coming in. Maybe a Tomiyasu for Ben White at right back, but I don't think you can take Saliba out and put White back at centre back. I don't think you can do that to Saliba at all. I really don't. So, yeah, maybe Tomiyasu for Ben White at right back. Tierney, is he ready to go yet? Only had a few minutes here and there. Didn't play all pre-season, obviously, getting over that knee injury that he had from last season. And hopefully with him playing a lot less games this season, because obviously we've got Zinni in there, hopefully that means Tierney won't be picking up as many injuries as he usually does, or season-long defining injuries. And we can have that quality options at left back. Yeah, the new system as well, it looks good. Obviously you got well, it's not new, we've seen it before, but like before Tierney would bomb on and Xhaka would drop in that left back, but now you've got Xhaka pushing on to help out them areas. Zinchenko coming into that left centre mid, and it's kind of like a 2-3-5 formation when we're on the ball, or a 2-5-3, whichever way you want to see it. So yeah, I think the tactics, everything's looking good from the team at the minute. I'm enjoying watching my football team play for the first time, and I mean I enjoyed them last season, that young squad growing together, but it was bit parts all the time. The consistency was not there, and that's what we've really got to find this season, the consistency to push on. So yeah, a game like this, you're expecting 3 points when you support a massive club. So that's what I'm expecting. 3 points on the board. I've gone for a 3-0. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. That's my little prediction, preview, round, or whatever you want to call it, review of how we started off the season and the Bournemouth game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go get that 3 points back, boys, and get the job done and move on to Fulham. Fulham at home and Villa at home. You're looking at that 15 out of 15 points. That's what I want to be seeing. 100%, 15 out of 15. It can definitely happen. That would be a monumental start, and then you look at it and say we got United, and let's not kick-start their season. Let's keep tearing them down and all. Obviously, it would be at Old Trafford, but yeah, that's what I'm expecting from the boys. And if we get past this Bournemouth result nice and comfortably, then we've got 2 home games to play, and you're expecting 6 points there, because when you're at home, you do, when you're a football club like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Get the socials, the TikTok and the Twitter and that, the Big 356. Post some football opinions on the Twitter, a bit of content, TikTok, more to promote the YouTube channel, but sometimes some videos go out on there and that. But thanks for watching. Keep at the channel. Thanks for the love for the love and that. So yeah,